I need something to distract me from this weather, and it's this. Good evening. This is the Golden Curtain of Opinions. I'm introducing it as a new thing. I'm just trying the Golden Curtain of Opinions. Might be something, might be nothing. Hello, Emma and Carl. How are you doing? I'm guessing on a hot evening like this is a completely pointless enterprise, but I thought I would jump online for 5 minutes. I need to warm myself up. Got a gig I'm about to do. It's not grimy, it's grimmy. Sean Murray's asked me to give it a rest. It's very tempting, Sean, as I struggle to get the enthusiasm for YouTube at the best of times. Whew. Good evening. Here's my head. It's good to be here, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on tonight is I'm about to do a gig for Sarah Millican, and I thought, as always, I'd use YouTube to get me lubed up, to jump over, and you can get me warmed up. So you can ask me any questions and I'll answer them. When are you making OnlyFans? I've already got an OnlyFans channel, but it's just purely for my scrotum. It's a specialist, it's called Only Scrotums. It's a new one I've got started. What do I do to make my wife laugh? I just drop my pants and show her how small hung I am. Joseph Taylor, we're in the process of getting the next series of Evil Genius commissioned. I don't know how long it's going to be. The capital of Chile is Santiago. I'll pay R. Feel free to test me on my general knowledge. You can see I'm not cheating. I did win Mastermind, so F off. Are you Jen Gen from Chisn't? No, what you're... That's coffee. This is my espresso cup. Empty, of course, as I've drained it all. And I always put some coconut oil on my body before speaking live. Hi, Harry Taylor. How you doing? Yes, we had thunderstorms last night, but it's just baking. It's about 34 degrees. Why is my forehead what? What did you say about my forehead? Harry Taylor just keeps saying Wickham over and over again. Well, I'm now doing some open air gigs, so things are slightly better than they were. The deepest place in the ocean is the Mariana Trench. Keep trying. Sam Robbins asking, what is the meaning of life? There isn't one. We are just the end of a chemical process that's extrapolated itself to this intelligent organism, and in the end we'll just be dust and it'll be nothing. I don't know the capital of Eritrea. You've got me there. I know where it's next door to, Somalia, and the capital is Mogadishu, and Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, but I don't know Eritrea. Got me? Ah, Asmara. I didn't know that. Hey Colton, how's it hanging? It isn't hanging, it's jutting forward. I'm not sweating at all, actually. How can you say I'm sweating? Look at my hairline going backwards, for fuck's sake. How do I keep myself occupied during lockdown? I keep making loads of comedy videos. I'm doing outdoor gigs. I'm doing lots of bits and pieces. Would my dad have been a good granddad? I like to think so, because I've had a daughter and he was an alpha male, so I think he's just one of those people that would have been better with daughters. People living in Mars in the future. What does that mean? What regulates the position of the anterior visceral endoderm in the developing... I didn't get it, damn it. Can we have a classic Theresa May impression? Ah, peasants. Capital of Belgium is Brussels. Well, that was a bit easy. If I had to support a football team, who would I support and why? It would probably have to be Man U, because I'm married into a Manchester family. No, I'm not giving Minna a little brother. I'll never fertilise ever again. One's enough. What's your least favourite town to perform in? It doesn't come down to the town, really. It's theatres that are boxy. What's the legal age of sex in Virginia? I'm going to say 18. Diane Abbott. Jeremy, all I want to do is to slip your lip member into my mouth, Jeremy, and fillet it gently. That's my Diane Abbott. What is a fertilised egg called? An embryo, and then a zygote, and then a fetus. Would you gig in Cornwall next year? I'd gig in Cornwall this year if you can get me an outdoor gig. Oh my God, my Donald Trump impression is so great. It's the greatest Donald Trump impression. And here I have my bedtime cocoa. So tasty, so warm for Donald. Donald likes his cocoa. It's the best. There you go. Zygote, then embryo, then fetus. I was close, Gareth. At least I got zygote. Would you rather... What was my nickname in school? Or wanker, cunt, and fuck off. I used to think my nickname was leave him, he's bleeding now. But in fact, that was just one of the bullies who was showing a bit of mercy. I missed that Sound and Fury. Can you ask that again? What gigs have you got confirmed? Well, I've got Norwich outdoor live confirmed. Bristol outdoor live confirmed. I've got West London, Chizik outdoor live confirmed. Look them up. How much to gig in my garden in Sweden? 4 billion corona. Love your impression of your girlfriend. Don't look back in anger. Favourite comedian? Tim Vine. What is the translation of de gustibus et coloribus non justandum est? Is that Latin? You are what you eat? Who wrote The Sound and the Fury? Easy! William Faulkner, one of my favourite authors. And it's got an amazing stream of consciousness section in it from the point of view of someone with mental incapacity. So it's a mentally disabled boy. In fact, that is, and The Sound of the Fury is in itself a quote from Shakespeare, I think. Favourite curry would have to be a jalfrezi. What books am I reading at the moment? I just finished reading Frans de Waal's book on animal intelligence. And it's brilliant. And I'm going to read Daisy Thingy-Majig's new book. What's her name? Daisy someone. She's a new author. She's been published depressingly young. And it's got a brilliant book. 30 pages to go, Liz Bennion. Yeah, The Stream of Consciousness is hard. What's the biggest selling single in the UK? What, of all time, Sam Robbins? Whew. I'm going to go Thriller. It's the same everywhere. Thriller? Or something by the Beatles. Why is my neck so long? It's probably just the weird angle. I don't think it's that long. What's my favourite colour? Blue or gold? Ich wasche mich. Don't know what that means. What's my favourite invertebrate? It would probably be a cephalopod of some sort, say an octopus. Bryan Adams. Oh, is it? Really? Bryan Adams. Do I like Marmite? Yes and no. Best gig I've ever done? Oh, it's hard to say, man. Southend, probably. Or Manchester. Hometown gigs. No, my hair's not made of Lego. There's no use in discussing the colour of taste. What? Are you cocaine? I don't know what that means. Vegemite? Back off. Favourite British comedy series? Young Ones. What colour hair dye do I use? I don't. I'm grey. That's very insensitive. Look at my grey temples. What watch do you wear? None tonight. Sometimes I wear a Breitling though. Where is my Breitling? Do I love a Geordie accent? I don't know what that is. Unless you mean fucking Geordie and that, in which case I fucking love it. This is just 10 minutes, guys. Pub crawl, Outing or Epping? Got to be Epping, the Warren Wood pub where my dad used to drink. What's the funniest accent? Birmingham. Fucking easily the most amusing accent out there. There's fucking nothing funnier. When did I last go to the dentist? 2 days ago. About this tooth, look. I've got a really good set of teeth, and then this fucker. It's giving me trouble. Good luck, Tinit. Yeah, it's Sarah Millican. It's £3 to go. All the comedians are doing new material. Where do you get your algorithm for jokes? What does that mean? Biggest achievement, asks Wacker. Easy. Winning the biggest award you can win in British comedy, the Edinburgh Comedy Award, and then flying to Australia and winning the Barry Award that year as well. I was the first comedian ever to do that in 2 years on the globe. No one's ever won the Edinburgh and the Barry in the same year. I did. Not that I'm proud of it or anything. No one remembers now. It's 7 years ago, you tragic cunt. Move on. Nigel Farage. No, let me speak. What's Sarah Millican thing? Sarah's put an online gig on tonight, so if you follow Sarah every week, she does new material night. Lots of comedians like me come on and they do stuff they haven't ever done before and they try it out. What's the scariest thing I've ever done? Had a wank in Asda. I pulled this muscle in my neck, man. An award called Barry. It's after the Barry Humphries Award. It's the highest award you can win in Australasia. Boris Johnson. To go to antimatter est. Was it a successful wank? It wasn't, Mickey, because as I spunked off, it landed on some frozen peas and turned into a stalactite. Ogval, favourite female comedian. I wouldn't use the term female comedian, I would just say favourite comedian. But if I have to pick a girl, it would be the upcoming Judy Love. Do I enjoy sea swimming? Yes. Have you ever worn my wife's shoes? No, but I have rested my scrotum in some Louboutins. Would you do a Masters in English Lit? I have done a Masters in English Lit. Well, I didn't do a Masters. I started a Masters in Modernism and I bailed with a postgraduate certificate because my comedy took off. Where can I watch the Sarah Millican show you're on about? I don't know. I imagine if you go to her Instagram feed or her website, you can buy tickets for it. I'm not on for another 40 minutes. What is the most irritating accent? American. What's my favourite music? Anything that does that. My best BDSM experience. The fact I don't properly know what that means I probably haven't done it. Yes, I do like Pendulum, John Donovan. I find the crossover between indie and drum and bass very interesting. And I've walked on to Pendulum. I can't remember what the track was called. That one. Manchester accent sounds like that, Elliot. What are you fucking talking about? I would love to do a PhD in English literature. Probably Evelyn Waugh or something. Propane Nightmares, correct, John Donovan. Fucking hell, man. Favourite novelist? It's either Flaubert, Evelyn Waugh, Iris Murdoch. It was Iris Murdoch. Don't know who it is now. Scouse accent. I can fucking do a Scouse accent all day long, guys. I tell you what, it'd be dead fucking boss like. Is if you come over to mine and we fucking hang out like Berkshire accent. A real Berkshire accent I consider posh. Welsh accent is absolutely one of the easiest to do else. It depends whether you're South Wales or North Wales, because if you're going to be South Wales, you can keep it quite soft. You don't need to make a massive deal out of it. If you want to go North Wales, you have to really be quite angry about being Welsh. Norfolk accent. Excuse me, would you mind not jizzing in my mouth? We're related. South African. There's lots of different types of South African accent. Mizzlefly. There's this one I'm doing, which is a more Afrikaans type sound. Or you can have, like, you live in Durban, you have a more cool type South African accent, almost bordering Australian. You have now seen 3 of my questions. You've not answered one, mate. What? I'm sorry, Mark, obviously didn't see them. Write a book. I've written a novel, I have written a memoir, and I'm in the process of writing a sitcom. Blackburn sounds like that, almost country, northern. Do I pluck my eyebrows? No, they're completely natural. You probably see the puby bits in the middle. Lynn from Skipton, what's that? Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've run over. No, I wouldn't shave my hair for charity. I'm too busy trying to hang on to it. Look at that. It's receding faster than Prince Andrew's chances of the throne. Dorset accent's sort of round and friendly, but clotted cream. Arnie or Stallone? Stallone. My cats and dogs are downstairs. I'm in a room with aircon, which is why I just look amazing. Blackburn. The reason I can do the Blackburn accent so well is I'm friends with AJ Adudu, who I do lots of shows with. Will you grow facial hairs? What? I don't understand what that means. I mean I can. Sheffield's up fucking like right near fucking Yorkshire and that. You come over to fucking house, I'll take you out down fucking shops and that. Somerset again, it's just like friendly and rolling like you've climbed on something. But which Australian accent do you mean, Anisha? Because if I wanted to do quite a soft Melbourne accent, like I had an intellectual concept to impart about being Australian, I might do that. But then again, if I was from Queensland, it'd be quite a different fucking sound, you know what I mean? Like, see? Turkish accent, I don't know. Turkish, don't know. Bit like that. Josh Lowe has asked me to do a Mexican accent. Am I allowed to? I'm not sure. It is so hot today, I cannot bear it. Favourite Western? Pale Rider. is Sale in Cheshire. No, it's in Manchester, Oliver Jones, and they need to fucking deal with it. Scottish. Again, Will Smith, there are so many different Scottish accents. See, if I want to speak to you like this, like I come from Glasgow, but I'm quite well spoken, but then again, I could speak a wee bit more like that. Like I'd struggled a bit in life. Or I might speak to you with an Edinburgh brogue, because I have enjoyed the finer things in life. See? Why am I just doing accents? This is so lame. I'm not 12. What's my favourite place in Kent? The bit where it changes into Essex. What's Russell Brand like? Asked Mikey Lawrence. I've only met him once. He's really polite. It's just... honestly, it's really hard to meet a bad comedian. It's such a difficult job to do that it just makes you nice to people because you're so grateful people are listening. Mizzlefly, there's no meaning of life, you bellend. We're just an evolved ape. Shag. Just have as much consensual, pleasurable sex as possible. Earn as much money as you can doing something you love. Have a family, fall in love, eat great food, exercise, die. Die shagging and eating. Preferably die eating food out of someone. Is it true all comedians are damaged people? No, nonsense. What's Jimmy Savile like? He's quite big when he went in. Will Trump win in November? No idea. Have I met Stuart Lee? Yes, I've been to see Stuart Lee, and then we went for a drink afterwards. The show was so funny, I actually cried my t-shirt through. Dominic Cummings impression. Vroom. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I need to prepare for my gig now. Preparo for a gig. Who had the bigger knob, Jimmy Savile or Rolf Harris? Well, it's an easy one because I'm just remembering it was at the same time. Jimmy. Which comedian do you think is a sellout? I don't know what that means. What do you mean by sellout? Define what you mean. Could you immerse yourself in ice water in winter? Why would I want to? What's it like preparing for a TV interview? You don't really, you just have your coffee, pace around, get dressed. It's just work. Whatever you do for a living, it's just like that. Can you put a tent in a tent bag? No, and I can't get my willy in a bum hole either. Lighting, background staff setting up your tours were all skint. But trust me, the comedians are as well. Trust me. We've got no means of earning money. And what am I going to do? Monetize my YouTube channel and earn 200 quid a month to pay my mortgage and all my bills. Are there any tickets left for the Chizik Festival? Yes, they just released. It's only just gone on sale. They've done no marketing, which means anyone who's listening to me can get tickets. It's got, I think, 500 odd tickets. Do I mind being asked for autographs or recognised in public? Not when it's paying customers. People that have come to see me live, I've always got time for. If it's someone that goes, I don't know who you are off telly, my mate thinks you are, can I have a photo? I'm like, fuck off. How do you stop being nervous? You just shit it all out. How many coffees do I have a day? As many as it fucking takes, James. Have a child, then you'll know. Am I a bummer timed to a tree? What does that mean? Do a snore. Right, well, I think that'll do, ladies and gentlemen. I've enjoyed that. It's been a successful little YouTube live session. Keep watching out for the canings. I don't do many of these purely because no one watches them. And no one watches them on catch up, but I do them because I just like coming on and saying hello. So thank you for joining in. Come and see me live in Chizik, live in Norwich, live in Bristol. They're all on my website. Anyone watching in Greece, I'm playing Athens on September the 2nd, just added. So Chizik, West London on the 21st of September. I'm playing Norwich, no, it's 21st of August. West London, Chizik, 21st of August. I'm playing Leicestershire on the 22nd of August for Just the Tonic. I'm playing Bristol and Norwich at the end of August, beginning of November. Come and see me live. I'm not coming to Oz, Mizzlefly, because you're all squirting COVID juice all over each other, you selfish fucks. See you later. Or as Andy would say from CBBC, see you next time. I'm going on a comedy adventure.